Hello, this is Greg Allison from the Green Grays coming to you on the 5th of June 2020. Morality matters, and that is a fact. If you don't want your society in tatters, you have to keep that intact. My friends, a society without morality does not long last. You can take that to the bank. That's just the way it is. And moral relativism really don't work in the long term. So let's talk about this a minute. What do you mean, Greg? Well, let's start with the basic principles. What's the most basic tenets of morality? There's that long-known adage, the golden rule. I'm not talking about he who makes the goal makes the rule. There's that one, but I'm talking about the original one. Well, hopefully, original one. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. As treat your fellow man as well as you want to be treated yourself. And there's another tenet of morality that is very important, the glue of society, and that is that a man or a woman, but they always said a man's word is his bond. Works for a woman. Man to a woman or woman to man makes no difference. A person's word is a person's bond. Maybe that's the way to look at it today. But those are not relative. Your word is not good only as long as certain conditions are made. It's like, you give a person your word, but oh, well, maybe they have purple hair, so now they don't deserve that, or whatever other excuse you want to come up with, whatever floats your boat at the moment for the political whims or whatever. No. Your word's your bond. When your word's your bond, that's what you stick with. And do unto others as you'd have others do unto you will always apply. So you cannot ignore these things. They are the basics, and you have to stick to them. Now, even pagan religions had their code of honor, their morality. Morality was very vital to the Roman Empire. It was very much a pagan country, at least until Constantine. So, take these things into account, because it takes morality to keep a society together. Now, I'm not here specifying any particular religion. I'm not saying this or that, because that's not the purpose of this channel. The purpose of this channel is to help you. Again, I've always said my purpose is to enable you to thrive, survive, and stay out of the hive. Well, morality is part of that too. It's our bond. It's what keeps us together. And the bonds of our society are fraying apart. I just did this video yesterday, a call for peace. And so this is just like another part of that. It's how do we maintain our peace? How do we maintain our bonds? I do believe in a greater creator. I've said that many times. And so don't think that's not the case. And having belief in a higher power, whatever you want to ascribe to, does help a lot of people maintain that true even keel to stay with their sense of morality. Because that there is judgment of some type for what you do and how you live. You're held into accord by many beliefs. Even the Egyptians had beliefs like that from way back. Then in the end, their heart was weighed, and if their heart was lighter than a feather, they were eaten by the big gator, and their soul was destroyed. So there's been many versions of that kind of thinking. But that's not the purpose of this. The purpose of this is that we need morality in our society. It's not a relative thing. Our word is our bond. It's how we treat each other. Well, Greg, what's that got to do with what's going on? If we had morality and doing to others as you'd have others doing to you, there wouldn't be police brutality. Police wouldn't be killing people so readily. And a lot of other things would go a lot smoother if people really believed in that manner. Also, I've told you many times, You have rights to assembly, you have rights of protest, you have all these rights, rights of redress with your government, you have freedom of speech. You have these things. Some would take these from you. Some of these that are protesting would take from you these rights, which you would use to redress grievances like they say they want to redress. So that don't make no sense. Makes no sense to me, at least. But then again, that's moral relativism. It's, you know, an issue only fits for the day to get the agenda, particular whatever thing you're chasing. That's moral relativism. But you change it the next day. Now, what good is that? It's kind of like, you know, I have privacy in my body, so I can choose to abort a fetus if I was a female. And some people say that you can do it up to the day it would be normally born. That was a previous presidential candidate. In the most recent election, the one that did not get elected, that made such claims. Yeah, I've heard it on video. She did say it. But on the other hand, you don't have the privacy in your body when it comes to taking a vaccine that may not be entirely tested out. So that's a question that one might want to consider. That's not the purpose of this video, though. The purpose of this video is just talk about morality, how we treat each other. We need to come together and treat each other well, according to the golden rule, for our society to prosper and be well. So let's think about that, and think about our word being our bond. And the other things that go along with morality, there's a lot more to it than that. So I'm just hitting the key elemental basics here. Yeah, I'm using my phone to record today, and I don't do it well because I want to look somewhere other than where the camera's at, and I'm jittery when I hold it. But I'm doing this because I got to upload this video real quick, because I got to make a run. So the morality is the glue. It's very important to me and you. All right, yeah, I'm to rhyme too much, but seriously, folks, if you used to doing to others, you'd have others doing to you. Would you be burning down people's homes and businesses and means of making a living? This is harming a lot of people who are innocent. A lot of people have nothing to do with what's going on. That's not the way to garner favor for a movement or a cause. That's a way to cause more consternation and more strife, to upset more people and make it get worse. Of course, that's what some people want. But where's the golden rule in that? Where is morality in that? So you can come up with all these convoluted explanations for that, but they're convoluted. Well, it's because this. Well, it's because that. It's because this is based on this. But no, we're talking person to person. We're talking basics, tenets. You know, you can make excuses for anything. Just remember, Hitler did that against the Jewish people, and he used that to rise to power and subjugate and destroy another people. Was that right? He claimed it was. Yeah, a lot of people believing it was. They had all the excuses in the world for it. No, it was not right. Some people say they're anti-fascist, but you know, are you really? Are you really? Do you even understand what that means? How about understanding, treat your fellow man well? How about starting there? Treat your fellow man well, fellow woman. Doing to others as you'd have others doing to you. That's all I'm talking about. And a man's word or a woman's word being their bond. A person's word being their bond. Yeah, I don't need to have a gender connotation to it at all. Whatever, 20 different genders you might be. All right, so I don't really have a lot more to say on it than that. I just want to point out that we need to be good to each other. That's the whole purpose of this video. We need to be good to each other, to reach out with love, to reach across the aisle. Some people are making it very hard right now. There are comedians on TV at night who are doing crazy things. They're talking about burning down their own house. So does that mean that we're all supposed to feel guilty if we don't burn down our own homes? Give me a break. Anyway, so just remember, treat your fellow man well, fellow woman well, your fellow person well. and stick with your word. Whatever word you give, stick to it. You know, our covenants of government are based on, at first, on our word and our signature. And if those are no good, then nothing we agree to is any good. Nothing. No human governance. Nothing is any good if our word is not our bond. It is really the basics from which our society is built. So just remember that. Remember that these things are real. They're absolute. And be good. Do good things. Reach out in love. That's the way to solve the world's problems. Yeah, you can protest. Absolutely. If you feel you've got an injustice against you or somebody else, by all means, get out and be heard. Petition. Do all those things. But don't take it out on everybody. That's just not right. Two wrongs don't make a right. I stick with that all day and all night. All right, I've said enough. Just remember, I don't know if I'll put it on this video, but there's links you can support my channel and other videos, the tribe movement and things like that. So check out my other videos. I may put some on here later, but I'm going to upload this one immediately from my phone because I'm out of time. I got to run. I got things to get. I got to get ready for farmers market. But I really appreciate everybody. I got a good channel here, good followers. That's what I mean by that. By the way, we lost a brother in the family of YouTube channels, in which a lot of us are circulating, in Gerald Clark. Everybody keep his wife in your prayers. And my good buddy Rex Bear had his channel demonetized, and he was so careful. Everything he said, it don't make any sense to me. So then that's just me. That's my perspective. My rose-colored glasses. I talked about that yesterday, right? Rose-colored glasses. So bear that in mind. In any event, much love to everyone. Take care. Be safe. And reach out across the aisle of race and creed with love to your fellow person, whoever they are, whatever they are. Let's see if we can take the heat out of this moment and heal some of this country. And if we fail to, at least we tried. At least we tried. But these are reasons also we got to know that we need to prep and get ready. So if you don't believe in, if you hadn't become convinced yet that you need to be prepping, you need to wake up. Now's the time. As bad as things are right now, this may be the calm before the storm. Go get your preps as much as you can. Restock. Grid goes down, there will be no stocking. There will be no more stores or restaurants at all. They'll be gone. Over. So get ready. Anyway, much love. Thank you for watching. Bye.